Yo, what up, guys? This is Burnt Cheese here, and this is gonna be an unedited video because currently I'm editing Sonic X Abridged, and so this video is gonna be unedited. Anyways, uh, one thing that I'm excited for the new MCU movies coming out, but at the same time it has me worried. Because think about it this way. Apparently, they're going to have a few characters who happen to be gay in what was it called, like the Eternals or whatever, as well as a few other movies. But anyways, that's sort of the thing is that doesn't instantly make it awful because they already have a gay character in the MCU, and Korg, which is like the rock dude from Thor Ragnarok, and he has tons of personality. Like, they don't even bring up the fact because, like, in the comics, he falls in love with some other alien, all right, but the other alien isn't in the MCU yet, so they can't really have that. Anyways, so yeah, and he has tons of personality. He's kind of antisocial, like Commander Butt Toucher. He's kind of like he doesn't really know how to respond to insults. He doesn't really, some things he misunderstands for jokes. Not on the same level as Drax, but still, he's got tons of personality, and he's actually written really well. But I'm pretty scared because I'm actually scared that the Marvel movies are going to get all SJW, which is not going to be very good. Anyways, if they have a gay character in the Eternals, they could write him very well, similar to how they did Korg. I mean, I want him to have his own personality too, but I'm just saying, as long as they follow similar steps as what they did with Korg, then it could work out fine. But based on how a lot of writers nowadays write characters who are gay, they always just make them either only have gay be their only personality trait with no personality at all whatsoever, and the only thing you know about them is that, or they bring it up constantly. Like, every single chance they get, they bring it up. It's like, we know. Anyways, and so that's the thing. Like, with the character in the Eternals or whatever movies coming up, it could be written very well. It could end up being one of the better. It could end up being one of the best written superheroes in all the MCU. We don't know. The movie's not out yet. It could end up being one of the best written heroes, or it could end up being one of the worst written heroes. We don't really know yet because the movie's not out yet. And that's what has me concerned, is that SJW, sometimes whenever they write things, like whenever there's an SJW writer, they don't put that much work in. Like, look at Captain Marvel, for example. In my opinion, I like seeing young Nick Fury, and I actually think Talos, is that his name? Whatever the Skrull, the main villain who ended up actually being the good guy, like the twist good guy, I guess, is actually one of the best written twists and best written characters in all the MCU, in my opinion. Meanwhile, the twist villain, who's thought to be the good guy, who is actually the bad guy, and so that's why it's a D tier movie, in my opinion. Pretty sure it was D tier. Anyways, yeah, that's the thing that has me concerned. So, either I really hope for the best that the character, as well as all of the rest of the characters in the MCU going onward, are written well, including the one I was just talking about. I hope they're written well, and I hope that they end up becoming some of my favorite MCU heroes. And if they're written well, and if they're written to be likable and have personality, and to have good backstories and character arcs, then I will enjoy them. But seeing as how most writers are nowadays, and how SJW writers are, if they happen to have an SJW writer, or if the writer they get doesn't know how to write characters like that, then I can guarantee that they will have no personality at all, and only that one fact about them. I can guarantee that. But, who knows? We could get a really good writer, and the character could end up being written very well to be either one of the best MCU heroes, or one of the worst. We just have to wait and see. And that's my main issue with what concerns me with the future MCU movies, as well as it possibly getting a little SJW, which, you know how it is. So anyways, yeah, that's my thoughts on that character in the Eternals coming up, as well as my thoughts on Korg, who I think is an extremely well-written character who happens to be gay. So yeah, there's my opinions on that. That's what has me concerned about the MCU. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Sorry it wasn't edited. Oh, Blizzy! Oh.